God dang, dog. He slammed against me. I don't know if you guys can see, but the other donkey and horse respect the electric fencing. This donkey wants to bust out somewhere back here where there is no electric fencing and walk all the way up and be a goat for a day where she jumps over the fence where I have it down. She's gonna hang out with the goats, she says. Oh, look at the butterfly. Oops, that's my finger. It's sparse in here, but the grass under the power lines where so many people told us you'll never be able to grow anything under there. Never be able to grow any food for your animals under there. Well, I know there's some weeds. This is 3 years of no heavy equipment, only mowing, addition of organic manures and urine, I guess, from the animals, and grazing operations that have turned what was absolutely awful, where I totally understand why people say we'll never grow anything here, into, you know, a good amount of vegetation for donkeys and goats. When we get our cows back here, they're gonna love it. It just gets better and better. This is after we just mowed 2 weeks ago to knock back all the blackberries. And the goats are only coming out here, you know, they get grazed in, you know, wherever I'm standing, they'll follow me around, so I take them to different spots. But if you've been here watching our videos for a while, I just want to say thank you. Like, I know our goat grazing videos are some of our most viewed videos every week. So I don't know if that's something that people want to keep watching, but I guess if you like them, if you could just comment and just say, yes, please, we would like some more goat grazing videos. Thank you. Even if it's just a few people, I know that that's something you guys want to watch. And I'll be quiet. It'll just be some goat TV. Yeah, we need a bit of donkey TV too. They're very cute. Yes, very soft. I think I'm gonna go stand up there. And she's gonna follow me. Hopefully I don't fall. I'm in flip-flops. Guess I could talk about what she's eating. That's some type of native large leafed grass, perennial grass. It gets big dried heads if it doesn't get grazed. They like the sweet gum here. She's eating some oak. She's eating a little sweet gum. She's eating the sourwood. It's one of their favorites. She's like, human, why are you being weird? Also never really talked about our goats before. That goat and that goat are half sisters. They have the same dad from a different place when we got them as little babies. Her name is Mariposa, which is butterfly in Spanish, and her sister's name is Muñeca, which means like little doll in Spanish, because she has what looks like a little eyeliner on over her eye. That is Valentino. He's our main breeder. This is his half-brother from a completely different place than the females came from. They have the same dad, but that's the only relation they have. His name is Blanco. It's white in Spanish. My son named them, most of them. That is Mariposa's son, Huey. And I think we have a home where he's going to get to go be a man goat. He'll be the last one of the babies to go. He's probably like 8 months old. 6 to 8 months old. That's sweet gum because he likes eating the sweet gum so much. When we got our males originally, it was just Blanco, Valentino, and sweet gum. Sweetgum does not have any testicules. So he was like their friend when we can pull one of them away for breeding. We have him to hang out with them. Then one of our friends gave us 2 of their goats that only have a father as relation, and they're a male and a female, so that we never have to get males again. That's the female. That's the male that we got. Her name is Rosita, which is rose in Spanish, and that is Bote, which is like common, Spanish name. But he will breed one day when he gets a little older, and that's Rosita's baby, the first female baby out of 4 babies that have been born on this property. She's the first female baby, Rosita's baby, and so she'll be kept into the herd to grow the female stock, and we will use, because Valentino is her father, so we will probably use Blanca to breed her when she comes of age. And then Blanca and her offspring, female potentially, could breed Pote, that male, who's unrelated. So we have a nice little herd of goats. We have them all together right now to get them impregnated. They all got bred, separated to be bred. Normally they're with the cows, and then we separated them to be bred, and then put them all together as a big group. Now that doesn't matter, and he makes sure that no other male goats harass them too much. He is an awesome goat. The goats may brave this electric fence, but I'm not going to, so I gotta hop over a fence at some point. This one's not electric. That one is electric. The donkey is Miss Nellie. We just got her from a place that it was basically a rescue situation. And she's doing a lot better. She got really fat when she first got here after being emaciated, and now she's kind of lost some weight. Miss Lily's a little thin right now. Miss Lily's always a little thin. She's also very rude to the goats, so we'll see how she interacts with them. This is an old goose house that we had when we were mobilely moving the geese around, because everywhere geese poop, grass grows. It's the craziest thing. They poop out sprouting grass everywhere. Now she's like, oh man, how do I get in there? Bugs are bad over here. And that is Ami horse. Again, we've had a week and a half of non-stop rain after a month and a half of non-stop drought. No rain. We had half an inch of rain in 6 weeks. And it was 110 or so heat index average on those 6 weeks every day. It was miserable. And our animals have fared very well through it. I know a lot of people around here that they've actually had their animals die. Just they couldn't handle the weather. We had a few chickens that decided to go broody, and I guess from being in a coop that was so hot and they were sitting on eggs and not eating properly because they had their cycles all messed up because they were sitting on eggs. We had 2 or 3 broody chickens that died, but there are many people that they were composting 2-3 chickens a day. It's pretty crazy. They're not too far away. This is just absolutely beautiful sky. Now I'll get some goat TV again. They've been grazing for an hour or so. I might be able to convince them to go down to the river. Get some water. You just have to watch out if I can stand here at the top of the hill for too long. If you stand here, there's a lot of, what we have here, they're called weevil wasps. And they have these holes that they drill on the sides of the hill so that the rain doesn't flood them. And they're like this big, and they're black and white wasps. They have white bands on a black wasp. And they sting and paralyze different species of weevils and bring them back to their holes. And I've been stung by yellow jackets, paper wasps, European hornets. I've been stung by all types of creatures, honeybees, bumblebees, carpenter bees. I've been stung by all types of fire ants, wood ants, all types of stinging people. And the first time you get stung by a weevil wasp and your body doesn't know what to do, that is, without a doubt, the worst pain I've ever had from a sting. My wife, her thigh, she had like a softball growing out of the side of her thigh where she got stung the first time. Your body just hyper reacts the first time. It's like you have a bee allergy the first time you get stung, and your body will get less reactive every time, but man, it hurts worse than any wasp sting. It's terrible. But right after this rain, typically they're working on their homes, and because it hasn't been raining a lot in a while, we got a lot of erosion on this hill. The river's really high. But no, I don't think, if they want to go down when I stand here, they'll come over, like the one goat did. They'll all come over. If anyone's wondering, our horse and donkeys have access all the way down there. And they have a trail that goes in over here, goes through the woods about a third of a mile. And they have another paddock here that goes into the woods. That's from the top of this hill as it goes into the woods. This is a swamp we have down here. So we have a trail that leads out of the swamp that way, a trail that leads out of the swamp this way, and it loops around a third of a mile to a huge pen back there. It's about 3, 4, 5 acres. That's a clearing in the woods. And then it connects, so it's basically a big track system that they can loop. And they have water back there, and they have water in here, and they can travel, and either we close them off. This will open half, and then give them the other half. And down here, we'll close them off right here. And then at a time, we'll give them half, basically right in front of those power poles. And then once they've grazed all that down, we give the other half. And all that thicket down here that's growing in the pasture is after they eat all the grass, what grows in is called like hairy, oh my gosh, now I'm forgetting the name again. It's a type of plant that the bees love, and it produces flowers really late in the year. It's really good when everything else is kind of done flowering. They're there. I'll make a video about that when I can remember the dang name of the plant. But it grows everywhere in that pasture. Yeah, Miss Lily always has a lot to say. The bugs are getting really bad as it approaches, closer to dusk. It's about 7:30 at night. It's fully dark at 8:30, 9 o'clock. So Bugs are starting to get really bad and the goats are gonna hang out closer. The one goat. He's the troublemaker. He's the one that doesn't have any testiculae. He's been a troublemaker since we got him. Silly really wants some love. I just gave you a bunch earlier, girl. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go close the goats up for the night. And thank you for joining us for this little adventure. Silly's gonna make sure every goat leaves. Alright, thank you. Again, comment, like, subscribe if you made it this long. Heck yeah. Thanks for watching.